Well, hello everybody. It's been several years. I was trying to wait for a huge improvement on the income, but that never happened. I guess it's a very slow progress. But what I was doing all the time was just adding more and more cars to every line, basically. I just made mostly internal lines on some towns like here, San Francisco. San Francisco one is always filled with people, so I made an extra line around here. Or actually two, because they go on both ways, clockwise and counterclockwise. San Francisco to San Jose is always crowded with passengers. I don't know how many vehicles I have already, but it's a lot. And they are always crowded with passengers. I really want to make a train here, but it's really expensive to build the stations and the train to start with. But oh well, I can always remind myself that we can sell all those vehicles once we do that. So that might be a good idea. San Jose here, as you can see. Let me just play on. Well, let's keep rolling on faster speed, so there is some money to spend once we end up all this tour. Here in San Jose, I I stretched the internal line and made another one that goes over those roads and another one that goes up here. I also created this road for the goods chain so they can go down here instead of all the way up there. I also tried to make a double line here to stop having this one field credit holding up everybody else, but they just stay on the same lane. The double lane only helps when we have a stop, a station to stop, like here. On this case, the carriages stay on the right with passengers, and the carriages, I don't know the term, it's carriages, wagon, chariot. Nice view here from here over to San Jose, by the way. Very nice view. The wood line, I put some extra vehicles. We also spend a lot of money upgrading our vehicles. There's always something to be upgraded. On the start it was a huge bomb. And mostly all the local lines that I put don't make profit. So I was starting to have a huge increase in running costs and the same income until I made a fourth train and also increased the other lines that were I increased the vehicles on the other lines that were actually giving some profit. Donor 2, for instance, yeah, not giving any profit. You just have a bigger coverage now. So passengers that goes from one town to the other will have more passengers of, and the towns will grow as well because they reach more passengers. They will grow more. They are already growing. And we just got the new steam train to play around, but it's another improvement. I just bought the fourth train on that line, and now we have this. And to make full usage of a new train, let's see, replacement here, the Paulding class 1871, just this year. It has double tractive effort. So it costs double as well, even more than double. And all the gondolas. So let's wait a little bit to buy the first train and then the other ones. As our income, you can see, was steady 31k. It just grew last time. I spent a lot of new road vehicles. A lot of them were also replacements, but still. And the running cost has increased a lot over the last 4 years. Before that, it was just slowly increasing. What else do we have here? Well, the running cost, the income minus the running cost is almost always the same for now. I think only now that I have a new train, it might increase. But last year it was 950 grand, and then 68, and then 69. Let's pause this. And then in 69 was lower, 800 grand or 750. I won't do the math. And then with the new train, well, actually the road gave a lot of more profit with all the vehicles that I put, like the San Bernardino food and everywhere else. The running cost made a big jump, but the income almost just as much. Yes, 16, yeah, 980k. It was a little bit better. Now this year, running costs, the income is more than a million over. Way more. We have one last month to come, but still, seems like we are going somewhere now. Yeah, the extra train took a while to also give some money. The line is so long. And now a new American horse cart. Okay, so we have a lot of vehicles to replace, as well as the train. And I think then we'll be able to make new roads, new railroads, especially. Well, let's just pause this. And now keep running because we need the money from the trains and everything else. The income, a huge jump from 2 years ago, 2.2 million 300 grand, now 3 million 140. It was a slow climb up to this point though. It's very grindy when you play with this day length, especially on the start. Even though we are on easy level, remember that. Yeah, it's not so easy even though we are on the easy level. Or I'm playing this very badly. Maybe I should make a new line instead of just upgrading vehicles. Who knows? Now, the running costs after last year. The income minus the running costs. 1.8 million and the income was 3.15. 3.1, let's put it. 3.1 minus 1.8. It's a lot. Yeah. 3 minus 1, 2. 2.1 minus 1.8. 2.1 minus 0.8. The 2.1 you to leave to 2 you got 1 and then it's 2.0 minus 6. 2.0 minus 6. I'm really bad with my head now. Oh gosh. 40. 1,400,000 grand. It's a lot. In a way, it's a lot compared to the other years, but just one of those trains cost this. So if we don't do anything else, we don't upgrade any vehicles, we can buy a new train. Basically that. But of course, upgrading things properly, we also increase our income. So there is all that snowball effect. Now maybe let's just make a 5th train. instead of messing with the others. And let's have him. No, let's wait until we have a little extra money and then we buy it. We probably need 2 millions. If those costs 1.4 million, we need 2 millions to make a full train at once. And then there is all the upgrades for the cargo lines. But first I want to make a new train. Those can wait. Okay. What else now? Yeah, I've put a lot more carriages on the Indian Springs line to Bakersfield. When I made this map, I thought of making pretty soon boats to travel across these lakes, across all the lakes, but they are really expensive to begin with. Bakersfield has an interesting thing happening here with industries on top here. So this line is actually probably making money. Yes, it is. They really have to transport far away. And what's this? It's all on the inside line? No. Indian Springs to Bakersfield. And what about here? Bakersfield 2, 13 people waiting. Oh boy. Let's put some extra vehicles. Like 3. No. Yeah, just 2. Bakersfield 2. Okay. Remember that we're going to buy a train. Let's not spend the money somewhere else. Just one thing that we have to watch is the amount of steel here. Oh boy. But there are some carriages coming. Not enough. Maybe this line I should change it already. But they will get stuck somewhere else. This horse wagon capacity 4, the other is 5. But top speed from 15 to 20 kilometers. It will be a huge improvement. You know what? Maybe we should do that. Improve the lines, the carriage lines. Because they spend a lot of time traveling from one place to the other at 15k. And if they do that at 20? What about this is 15? And if they do that at 20k, it will help a lot. So I think that's the best place that we can use our money right now. So St. George Steel, let's replace this with American horse cart. And issue the replace now order, 558k, yes. The problem with this is that they don't show the sold vehicles on the company charts. They just show new vehicles. No sold vehicles are put into account. But I guess that's kind of okay. Now the other lines from this whole thing should also be replaced. Now replace now 322. Yes. We only have left now is the wood line. There will be some traffic jams near San Francisco and other places all around because the chariots that carry passengers still are going to be horse carriage, horse wagon, American horse cart. So, okay, the carriages that carry passengers still are going to be slower and will slow down all the wagons and carts. Now the carts have the same speed. What about the wood line? Replace now 460. 7. Just a little bit and we'll be able to do that. It will take a while for everything to happen. Okay, this train is coming. Now we can do that. Look at all those vehicles going to change soon. There you can see all the others. Everything has to still be replaced. St. George still, all the vehicles are all still the older version. They will only change once they unload the goods on the next station. One new vehicle. While we're at it, let's change the color to green. And the other one, St. George Steel, change the color to red. And the woodline to orange. Okay, let's see this one. The new chart. Already being stuck behind something else. There we can see the difference in speed. I think it's not only the speed itself. Well, the weight, 7 tons, and this one 6.3. Okay, this one is only carrying grain, so it's probably more lighter. The power is still the same. It's mostly because of the top speed. Okay. So that we have that out of the way, now we have to wait for more money to come. And then we can buy more trains. We also had to buy the more trains, you also would need to upgrade all this transportation here, but with the new vehicles, that will happen automatically. Mostly. I don't know if it will be enough, actually. And there is the new carriage. Yeah, much faster. It's a huge improvement. They will all change. Nice. And the fun thing of this new carriage is that we can see what she is carrying. This is great. It will take a while to pass here, but they will do. San Jose to St. George, only 11 passengers. Yeah, now the road profit will increase a lot probably. And the other line, there is another cargo line. Or 2. Candy Mount, let's put, no, change the vehicle. American horse carts, replace now. This one as well, replace now. 200k, oh, never mind. Ah, now we can. Okay. What else? The chain goods, almost everybody have been replaced already. Las Vegas food, this one. American horse cart, replaced now. The biggest problem of doing this replace now stuff is 15 years from now, or whatever is this lifespan. Yes, 15 years from now. That year will only be, all the profit will be spent replacing the vehicles again. San Bernardino food. also need. I could change to replace the lifespan here. I could change the lifespan, but I don't know. I always forget to change it back later, and I don't like vehicles being bought every so often. What else? Yeah, we just need to replace them. 423k. A lot of older vehicles. Somewhere in, oh yes, it's the food, it's not the plastic. Full load on both stations, that's okay. Okay, we need another train to come by. And he's coming. And the steel? Amazingly, all the steel was gone. How about our income? We are already in 1873, another year with 3 million income. The running costs increased a little bit. The profit has decreased. Yeah, it was a huge peak on the profit last year. The railroad steadily the same. Very nice. I'm curious to see what we'll earn next year with all the new vehicles and so forth. Okay, the train is coming and the last line with the new carriages can be replaced. Replace now, yes. Oh, just a little extra. Now let's change the lifespan to 25 already. So some carriages might be changed already while we're waiting. While we do that, what else can I show you? Oh yes, I made the line from Los Angeles to Rushmore and to Rushmore to Bakersfield, and the line from Los Angeles to Long Beach is doing really fine. I really want to make some boats here. I think they will help a lot. Carlsbad as well. Look at that. And San Diego. I finally make a proper inside line. A lot of passengers waiting here. San Diego to Carlsbad 22. Yeah. The boat is a profitable way to do here. I made a test run and started with spending my first 3 millions with a boat here and went to sleep and watched how it was doing when I wake up the next morning. It was doing nice profit. Actually, from the very first year, it was already doing profit. Not a lot. I put 2 boats. It was doing profit already. And now the carriages here, I'll glued up together on this line. Las Vegas Food Finances. Yeah, from 71 that I put a lot of vehicles there, or 70. Yeah, from 1870. But I spent a lot on new road vehicles. And the running cost has increased, and the income especially. Okay, and now the income is taking a while to go back to 400k. Almost the end of the month already. I really hate when this happens. We always keep almost getting the money, but not quite. 283. Now the next time that a train comes by, he's coming. Maybe we can do that. No, 360. Okay, it's taking a while. It will be fun to watch when... Let's remove this. I really want to see the new profit that we'll get from the new vehicles. And also it will be fun to watch some traffic jams that can occur, that probably are occurring right now because of the new vehicles. Well, actually not many. This road here is very crowded. Very, very crowded. Okay. This is taking a long while. New vehicle bringing the woods. About the finances. Yeah, we're still in June and already earned almost the same of the previous year. We probably double our profit. And the amount of cargo transported as well. Okay, now we can replace. And change lifespan to 100%. Great. I'm looking forward to the next economical chart of the end of this year and at the end of the next year when we already start with the new vehicles. I can't wait for the new chariot, new carriage for all the passengers and not to slow down the carts. Okay, although we have a new trolley already. Don't know about that. Not now. Not gonna mess with trams. But I probably could somewhere. What else now? Get the new train. This will be the episode of upgrading vehicles. I don't know if the previous one wasn't out already. But okay. Now I just have to wait for new one or two trains to come by. And the good thing with so many vehicles is that we always have a steady increase on the money. Every so often, every day we have a little extra coming up. It's not a huge lump sum. But yeah, when a train comes, it's even better. With all the upgrades, the line is now kinda asking for a new train, which is great. I won't buy a new one from scratch, because 4 trains of those kind will already transport a huge amount of goods. What I'm going to do is probably get the tails. Let's change the default vehicle on the line and then replace one by one by using the replace now button instead of all the trouble of moving back to depot. Baldwin class. Though for the first one, I guess he kinda need that. To know how much he can push over the over the hill. Details. Right now the median is 24, which is what you're looking at. Let's try to go to 30 kilometers per hour up the hill. If we can do that by having 9 wagons, about that. So I think probably this train number 1 will be the one that we'll replace, but we need more than 1 million. Because we need to buy the train, or we can sell the machine, that will help. But you need to buy the train and 3 gondolas, 600k. Beside the train itself. And then later I will still re-upgrade the vehicle to a new one. To change, to build, to replace all the old gondolas with newer ones. We really need that. Yes. You see that it says here that it is 23 years old, but that's probably because of some of the gondolas. That's why we need that. Okay. The money isn't coming, and the month is going to end right now. Yeah, the running costs are increasing. The new road vehicles are giving way more running costs, but the income, look at that, from 1.35 million now to 1.72 and rising. You're earning more from vehicles than from trains. We spent almost 2 million, more than 2 million buying those vehicles, but I guess it was worth it. Okay, the train is coming, but we don't have the money. Let's wait for the next train to do the replacement. Oh wait, now we have, but now he's gone. Let's see, the end of the year, running cost 1.94 million, the income 3.49, so 1.5, 1.6 million of profit. And new vehicles 400k. We could repay the loan at the end of the year, but I don't like that. Just to buy again, because I'm always trying to do the penny pincher achievement. I lost that habit. How about the charts here? A lot more being unloaded now. And here, still the same being loaded. Okay, and this vehicle is coming with only 7. It's a long climb. Yeah, it's very long, but we may have more money then when it finally arrives. And this thing here is looking very ugly. I didn't see that. Sorry. Sorry for that. Okay, now it's a little bit better. Let's wait until you unload all those slacks and then you come back to the depot. Slow down. Okay. Come to the depot. 15th of March, we can wait until you come to the depot before the end of the month. I think. Yes. 20th of March. Okay, let's pause this. Sell the vehicle. Only 128k. Yeah, very expensive. Good thing that we saved the money. You only have 5 gondola, not 6 on the train. So the power rating, it was 22 on the medium. Now it's 48. Let's add 6 gondolas. It will be 42 still. 6, 7, 8. The power rating will go to 35. So 9 gondolas is probably the best. But 35 is nice already. It will take 3 minutes to go. And the high, maybe let's stay with 8. Okay, go to the gondola train. And what about this line 2? Delete it. Okay. Let's see it coming. 8 vehicles it is then. The new green machine. 2 red gondolas. 3 white ones. They really need to paint this train. I like this green. Let's paint it green now. Not this one. Here. Okay, now how about the line? Let's pause just for a moment. Replacement. The default replacement now it should be 8. We have 5, 6, 7, 8. 2.2 million and 430 grand per vehicle. Really expensive. Can I replace you now with our new gondolas? Not enough money. Okay, the next time you go anywhere, you are full of coal. How much coal we still have? 16. Oh, that's okay now. At least you have some iron coming with you. Oh, let's take a look at normal speeds. You will start to slow down now on the corners. The first time that we'll have that problem. Oh yes. This is real speed and it's going pretty fast already. And it will climb much faster than the other ones. Okay, sorry for all the camera movements. There it goes. Let's just wait until we can replace it with a full new train. Let's watch it from up here. Just remove this. Actually, remove a lot of stuff. Waiting for a free track, of course. Look at how it accelerates on the hill. Back to 26 already. Well, this is great. The frequency right now, the gondola train has a frequency of, where are you? 12 minutes. Let's see when we have 4 new trains. It should go down a lot. Well, watching with this camera, the video file, you increase its size, but well, I'm making this map because of the vistas, so whatever, screw the file size. Let's enjoy the view. And I wonder how much money will it give. It costed 2.4 million, a new vehicle with the new gondolas. Let's see how many journeys you need for it to pay off. Also, right here. Now we have the money to spare. It's going really fast now. Let's remove the industries. There. And the... yes, everything. Just the town name. And enjoy the view. At this train he'll probably catch up to the next one and get stuck between the signals pretty soon. So the next train that we should upgrade should be the one just ahead of this one. Or the one just behind. I don't know. Maybe I should have just added more gondolas so he will still go slowly through the mountain. It's a very complicated calculation to know how much profit can you get by adding more gondolas, or are you getting any profit at all when it starts to actually be bad to have a very slow train coming up the mountain. Look at the view ahead. Very, very nice. Well, I hope all the other roads are still, other routes are still giving money with all the upgrades and everything. I'm just spending way too much time just watching this train. Hopefully we didn't broke any chain. We probably just need more steel for all those carts too. We have now stored 380. Still only 9. Oh, now it will be great to watch him going down. But first, let's replace now. 700k, that's okay. I want new gondolas. Because it's saying here you are already 23 years old. So the running costs, well, not that much, only plus 10%. The running cost, I think it calculates individually each part of the train, which is really handy. I didn't know that. I thought it was a lot of vehicles waiting here. How about the next train? How much iron ore will you be giving us? This. Where is the next train before? How far until you get stuck behind? Far enough. It will take a while. It will take a while for us to have some money. You are waiting here. Waiting for a free path. I wonder, should I upgrade the next train? Or the one behind this one? Because if I only upgrade the trains ahead, you have 3 trains very close to the last one, and now bunched up. But if I upgrade the previous one, you also catch up. I guess there is... Maybe I should just upgrade this one. So you just get stuck behind the next one. And when you upgrade the next one, they won't be all spread around. They won't be all packed up together. I'm not sure. Maybe I should even sell one of the trains. Maybe. I don't want to, though. How much coal? A lot more coal now. Okay. The next one is bringing how much iron ore? Not a lot, only the 2 wagons. Still, it's useless. I wonder how many trains you have to bring to start bringing more iron ore. Probably not much more with that new train. A lot has been given already. And we are finishing another year. The income has risen last year to 3.5 million. But the running cost also has increased a lot. This year, income 3.5 as well. And the running costs a lot more. But yeah, this train is coming. If it comes before the end of the year, it'll change a lot of stuff. It won't. 31 first. Oh, a new passenger car and a new stagecoach. And the income now 373 already. It gave us 348. Oh, I forgot to see how much the other train gave with just that trip. And I can see it exactly right now, but 622 for the whole year. Okay. The money is slowly coming. We have a lot of carriages waiting here now. Let's see the other places. and the vehicles and the industries. Okay. Some traffic jams, but not much. We should change those carriages right away in some places. Here we have a lot of wood. Keep pipe production to upgrade. Whoa. What about the profit of the line after the upgrade? A huge increase. It was only, you can only compare from the previous year. I don't know, I put a lot of more wagons, and then I quickly had to upgrade to carts. So it's hard to know exactly how much. But this line here, San Francisco to San Jose, replacement. The stagecoach go to 18 kilometers an hour. A lot already. It will help. Replace now, 260k, that's okay. Because you are kinda on the way. The same for this line here, but there ain't many vehicles. I can't find any right now. St. George to San Jose. So let's leave like that. And how about the San Bernardino food finances? A huge increase as well. And here comes the next train. I don't think we'll be able to upgrade it just yet. Yeah, all the 3 trains that are on the way right now are the older ones. Here comes the new train with a lot of iron ore. It should help everything else. Yeah, we finally emptied the station of coal. Not very easy. Not such an easy feat. Okay. What to do now? We have to wait a lot more. Maybe 1 year. So we can finally upgrade the other 2, 3 trains. And I'm going to do that on this episode. I won't cut it until that. Not this time. So the next episode we can already start doing something else. We could also upgrade the vehicles on the Los Angeles line. I think that's kinda necessary. Here, Los Angeles to Long Beach. Replacement. Replaced now, 250k. That's okay. And this one, Los Angeles to Carlsbad, not so much, but Los Angeles 1. Replaced now. Very cheap. Very necessary. Let's see the upgraded carriage. Oh, look at that. Much, much better. Fancy, very fancy. How about this one? Los Angeles Carlsbad? Let's replace them as well. Yeah, let's, even though I was waiting for the train, let's do this just because it's a lot of stuff to do. And this is also necessary. replaced now, only 28. About you, you are going full? No. I'm coming down empty. You don't have to be replaced, not right now. But we have this here. San Diego to Carlsbad as well. Okay. That's good enough for now. Let's wait for the trains. Oh, this Indian Springs to Bakersfield. You can also have a replacement. 202k. Okay. The faster speed helps a lot. Now we don't have any money to replace the trains. So I guess I will end this here. It will take a long while. But on the next episode, hopefully we'll do something else than just replace trains and vehicles. See you around. Thanks for watching.